Hi guys, welcome back to Lockdown Lessons. This is lesson number 5 and I'm just continuing on really from the last one and talk a little bit more about self-defense. Now, a plea of self-defense is not a get out of jail free card. If the law's involved, you've still got to be able to justify that it was self-defense and also justify the level of your response. So sometimes I'm asked, what can I do when it comes to defending myself? And the bottom line is, you can do anything you want to protect yourself as long as it's justified. So we need to, again, be able to work in those parameters. And I would say that really depends on the level of threat that you're facing to the level of response that you give. Now, there's some systems when it comes to self-defense that just go route one on every single technique and just blast somebody off the planet. Now, not every self-defense situation requires that. A lot of the time it will require you the ability to be able to de-escalate and talk somebody down, not to get involved in needless arguments, or if you can, to walk away from a situation. But if you've got no other choice and go to physical, it will depend on the level of threat you're facing. So the more knowledge and technique you have, the better. So if you can control somebody with a simple wrist lock or a pressure point, or be able to take them down to the ground and control them, then that may be necessary. Or you may have to go all the way up to be able to hurt or damage somebody severely, particularly if they're armed with a weapon or if you're outnumbered by more than one opponent. So it's important that we understand this and try and have a degree of control when it comes to defending ourselves. So the more knowledge we've got, the better it will be. So remember, the law says you can use reasonable force to defend yourself. And that reasonable will be determined by the level of threat that you are facing. So you need to be in control. So if you're training in a martial art and you've trained for many years, you would presume you have that level of control. And as a self-defense instructor, you should also be passing that level of control on to your students. Okay guys, I hope that explains a little bit more for you and you enjoyed the lesson. Keep safe and I'll see you again soon.